everybody. This is Val with Lake Life Unlocked and coming to you from the lake here in Saskatchewan. Really glad it's been a while here since I've done a go live on YouTube, so I thought I would jump on, give this a try, being as it's April 1st. Hopefully it doesn't turn out to be a joke, but anyway, I thought I would jump on tonight and just talk a little bit about actually a side hustle that I'm really enjoying in 2025. Started looking at it in 2024. I've been working online now for some time in different capacities, and I thought that affiliate marketing really looked interesting, so I thought I would look into it a little deeper, and I found out some really interesting things. From my perspective, I mean, I'm somebody who's looking at retiring within a few years, and I wanted to have maybe pad the retirement dollars. I thought about ways that it might have a little more income, maybe take a few extra trips, maybe spend a little more time at the lake home, although now we have moved to the lake home, so we solved that problem. But maybe you're thinking about ways that you're that second act time of life comes into play, and you start thinking about things, right? I mean, like spoiling the grandkids maybe, or maybe it's just peace of mind, right? So yeah, I started looking at another form of income for the retirement years for many reasons. So I jumped into actually affiliate marketing, and I'm loving it. I really started, I guess, looking at it in 2024, but got into it more seriously in 2025. So pretty excited about it actually. So I've got a few reasons, or five reasons why I wanted to talk to you tonight. So if you're just jumping on here, tell me where you're jumping on from. Again, I'm at the lake in northern Saskatchewan, and tell me where you're tuning in from. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell me if you've thought about affiliate marketing as a side hustle. Have you looked into it at all? Or have you done other online businesses? And how did that go for you? I'm a little bit curious. So, and yeah, I'll tell you what I've learned so far. Okay, so what has been really great is the flexibility, right? So, I mean, I'm not retired yet, so being able to pick this up at the end of the day, and just jump into it at my own schedule has been great. So if you're somebody who's perhaps, already retired and you don't want to be tied down to that rigid schedule anymore, this has got some really great flexibility. So it's really something to consider. I mean, you're setting your own schedule, as a lot of online businesses are really. There's things that you can do unless you've got deadlines. Something like this is pretty good for that flexibility. And, whether you're looking at it from your cozy living room or fireside, or maybe you want to be sitting out on the dock at the lake, as long as you've got that Wi-Fi and that connection, yeah, this has been good. It's been flexible. Now, for retirees, I mean, really, like I say, I'm approaching those retirement years, but for retirees actually already retired, I mean, I think that's a pretty big bonus, right? The flexibility. You want to be able to enjoy them grandkiddies and then do this, on the side. Then yeah, I think that's a pretty big deal. And you can also talk about one of the other things that was really, really interesting was that you really don't need to have that inventory and that startup cost. Okay, so when you think about it, like unlike traditional businesses where you're having to buy the inventory, maybe keep it in your boat shed, keep it in the garage. There's no inventory. Okay, so that's a huge. There's no, I mean, people rent spaces, right, just to store some of this stuff. There's none of that. With affiliate marketing, I mean, that you skip all of that hassle, right? You've got the flexibility again, but it's with your product, right? Not having to house all of that product. So your job is simply to share links of products, things that you enjoy, things that you could already be using, right? And services that people want. And then you get paid when you share those links, okay? So it makes affiliate marketing one of the lowest risk entrepreneurial endeavors actually for people to get started with. I mean, you're not sinking, you know, those hard-earned retirement dollars into actual products, right? You don't have to worry about that. So, and then you're actually building an income just based on sharing those links. So, you know, wrap your head around that for a while, because I think that's pretty cool. And honestly, you don't have to be that whole techie genius type. I mean, you know, if you did that in your past career, fantastic, you've got a leg up. But, you know, a lot of us really don't have, we've had other people doing that for us. That tech savvy side of it is not required. So again, bonus, right? I mean, you do not need to be a tech wizard to be able to do this. You know, if you're spending some of your retirement time already scrolling through, you know, online posts or YouTube, or, you know, watching videos, or chatting with family online, then you've got a handle on this already. I mean, it really is that easy, right? So if you can do those minor things like send emails, scroll Facebook, you know, Google something, you're already ahead of the game. So keep that in mind. Most of the work is really simply straightforward, like sharing links, making posts on social media, having conversations with people. You know, that is another part of it. Being able to have those one-on-one conversations with people about the marketing of things. So, plus there are already made for you systems, which is, you know, something that I use honestly. So those ready-made, done-for-you systems actually take that whole hassle of the tech stuff out of it for you, and it's a bonus. I mean, literally, the packages are put together for you, and the tech end of things is managed for you. So look for that when you're thinking about doing this. If you're thinking about it, certainly that is a big deal. And a fourth thing that I'm finding is that you've already got years of knowledge, and this type of business actually taps into things that you've already learned in your past years. So pat yourself on the back. You know, I mean, if you have been out in the workforce already for 50 some odd years, you've got a lot to offer, and don't sell yourself short on that. I mean, affiliate marketing really, really does tap into some of that knowledge, and having that in your back pocket is a bonus. So you're not starting from scratch, okay? And you can leverage the skills, that experience that you've gained throughout the years, and apply it to affiliate marketing. So yeah, really, really good. And you know, some of this stuff is all based around things that you might already enjoy, right? For myself, living at the lake, maybe you enjoy traveling, maybe you enjoy you know, health and beauty. You know, that's really another really big niche, as they call it. And there's tons of wellness things. There's just tons of different areas where if you just, you know, get into it and put your head into it, things that you already enjoy, things that you already do, maybe it's something you did in the past, you can apply to affiliate marketing. So keep that in mind. And also, you know, when you're thinking about those retirement years, this actually really assists in building that long-term sustainable wealth, right? So one of the biggest concerns with people heading into retirement years is financial security, right? I mean, let's be real. Will the money last, right? And with something like this, you are able to not only have a side gig, but, you know, build that wealth, or not tap into all of those hard-earned retirement dollars that you've put aside, and, you know, you can stretch it out, right? So thinking about, you know, what if unexpected expenses come up? You know, do those retirement dollars cover that, right? So just having this little bit of pad and this little bit of cushion is, you know, really something to think about. The beauty of affiliate marketing is that it can provide that long-term passive, as they call it, income, right? and just supplement those retirement dollars. So instead of worrying about that fixed financial income, you've got a way to keep earning and just pad things out a little bit for yourself. So have those healthy extra dollars. So yeah, something to think about. And so for me, I just kind of wanted to say tonight, if you're thinking about what's next, if this looks like it's a good fit for you, might be something that you're interested in and you want to know how to get started, we've got on Tuesdays at 2 o'clock Eastern time, a an online training session where you can jump on and really get an idea of how this works, right? I mean, so how affiliate marketing actually works, what kind of products and programs are available, and what might pay the most, the easiest way to get started, as I'm talking about those done for you systems and such, even if you're brand new, really something to think about. And my personal experience, my team's personal experience, they'll talk about that as well on Tuesdays. So even if you're just a little bit curious, I would really encourage you to grab the link on my channel and have a look at it and see if you think it's something that might interest you, and keep an open mind. Go in, listen to the training session, and if you want to know more, DM me, send me a message, shoot me an email, or just let's have a chat. This really could be something that works for you for those retirement years, and don't just gloss it over. Think about it and get in touch. Take care.